January 1, 2023, and it's the daily question of LeetCode for today. It's 1071, greatest common divisor of strings. So in this question, they are asking if we have two strings S and T, then T divides S if S is a combination of T. That means S is made up of T plus T plus T and so on. So if we want to use this concept and solve this problem, then they are asking us the X string which can divide both the string str1 and string str2, and for that purpose we have to give the output as a blank string if there's no division of it, or a string which divides both of them. So let's start this question. First of all, we are starting it with brute force. And why brute force? Because if you can see, the length is given for str1 and str2 as 1000, and we can pretty much put in that length. And if it goes n square also, then it won't be exceeding 1e6, therefore it will work. 1e6 means 1 and there's 6 zeros. So first of all, what we are going to do is we are going to define two variables. Let me zoom this in so that it will be easy for you. Okay, so it's n1 equal to str1 dot length and n2 equal to str2 dot length, and rather than if condition, we just go down and write the string answer, which will be equal to a blank string. And also we want string D, which is a divisor, and we will return the answer, and we will traverse over the length of minimum string. So it will be for int I equal to 0 I less than min of n1 comma n2, and then as plus, and on the go we will create a divisor string equal to str2, let's say str2 of I, and we will create a function called as divides, which checks if a given divisor divides a given string by passing it the length of the strings and the strings. So if divides str2 by divisor having length n2 and length I plus 1, the length of the current divisor string will be I plus 1 because I is the index, so I plus 1 will be the length. And we are doing the same thing for str1 as well by passing this, and if this is the case, then answer will be equal to divisor, and we will just return the answer. So let's create the divisor function. So this function will be returning a boolean, and it's a divides function, and it's taking arguments like string 1, string 2, but we are calling string 2 as divides, and we are taking them as input as reference, and then n1 and n2, and if n1 mod by n2, so if it's modded by n2, so the strings are not equal, then we will just return false. If a string cannot form other string, then we will return false. Else we will loop over the string I equal to 0 and less than n1 and I plus plus, but we won't write I plus plus here. We'll just go down and we will write int j equal to 0, j less than n2, and here j plus plus will be there, and here only I plus plus will be there. Why? I'll tell you in a second. If str1, which is coming to us, str1 of I is not equal to divisor of j, then we will return false, else we will return true. So this will be the case for it. We are incrementing it here because we want to increment only when they are equal and not when they are not equal. So this will go like that, and after that this function is ready. Now we can test this function. When I'm testing this function, it should work. Message%, if I submit it, it will be getting submitted. It's getting submitted. Now let's close this and analyze the rank of negative. So for this function call, we are going for O of minimum of n1 and n2, and for this, for some of the strings, or I can say for every string, we are calling 2 times. So it would be O of 2 into what we are calling the length of minimum string again. So it will be min of n1 and n2. So the time complexity can be analyzed as O of min of n1 n2 square. So let's put this on the top and comment this. Now let's move to the next solution. The next solution is the best solution, which is using GCD concept. So let's see that solution. Let's erase this first of all. Okay, now what I can do is, if str1 plus str2 is not equal to str2 plus str1, then I'll just return blank. Why I'm doing this? Because if I have a string abc and I have another string as abc, so if I add them, then it will become abc, and if I have another string as abc and abc, so this is one complete string. So I have this one string and this one string. If I add them, so these two strings are equal. Okay, that's why. And after that, I will take the GCD, which is equal to underscore GCD of str1 dot length and str2 dot length, and I'll just return str1 dot substring 0 comma GCD. So this will work, and I'll explain you why it's working. Let's see if it's working fine or not. This is working fine. So let's analyze the time complexity. So time complexity will just go for here and here. So it will be either GCD or str1 plus str2. So here the time complexity is O of n1 comma n2. Sorry, n1 plus n2, and here it will be O of GCD. So among these two, O of n1 and 2 is greater, so therefore n1 plus n2 will be time complexity. Why it's working? Because we are using str1 and str2, and as I said, if I combine those two strings, then it will give the same output. So suppose if I have abc, 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 and I have another string as abc. So if I count, this is first string and this is second string. If I combine them in 1 and 2 order, so if I combine them in this order, then it will become abc, abc, and another string abc. And if I combine them in this order, 2, 1, then 2 become abc, and then another string abc, abc. So they are equal. But if I check for a string called as LeetCode, which is given as example, so if it's leet, this is 1, and code, this is 2, and if I combine them in this fashion, so it will be LeetCode, and if I combine them in this fashion, then it will be correlate. So they are not equal, and therefore this thing is working. After that, the GCD. Why we are calculating the GCD? Suppose the length of the string is, take this string. Let's take this. So suppose the length of the string is what? It's 6. Length of the string is what? It's 3. So what's the GCD of both of them? So the GCD is 3. So this thing cannot be divisible by 6, but this is divisible by 3 and this is also divisible by 3. So GCD is 3, so the maximum length will be 3. And if we consider another string such as AB, this first string having length 6, and then AB, and this is second string having length 4. So for this string, what is the GCD of 6 and 4? It's neither 6 because 6 can't divide this. It's neither 4 because 4 can divide this, but it can't divide this. So what's the number which can divide both 6 and 4? It's 2. So it will work like this, and it will take first two things, put in here, and this is how this GCD is working. So we are just taking that length. Hope you understood the solution. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.